Okay, I'm freaking out and I need to get this off my chest because I don't know who else to tell. I'm 17, senior in high school, and yesterday was the weirdest, most unsettling day of my life. I'm typing this on my phone at a McDonald's because I'm too creeped out to go back home right now. I don't even know where to start, so I'm just going to write it all out as it happened. Sorry if it's a mess. My brain's all over the place. Yesterday was a normal Tuesday. I live in a smallish town in Ohio. Nothing special, just strip malls, cornfields, and a high school where everyone knows everyone's business. I got up at 6:30, same as always, threw on a hoodie and jeans, and grabbed a Pop-Tart from the kitchen. My mom was already gone for work. She's a nurse, works early shifts at the hospital, and my dad was sipping coffee at the table, scrolling on his phone. He's a mechanic, owns a little shop downtown. He gave me his usual, "Don't be late, kid," grunt as I headed out to catch the bus. My little sister, Ellie, she's 12, was still asleep. She gets a ride to middle school with mom later. School was boring. Trig test I probably bombed. Lunch with my friends Jake and Marissa, where we argued about whether the new Spider-Man game is overhyped. It's not. And then I got detention for being late to English because I was messing around in the hall. Detention's just an hour of sitting in silence while Mr. Carver glares at you, so I doodled in my notebook and zoned out. By the time I got out, it was like 4:15, and I took the late bus home. Our house is in a quiet neighborhood, one of those subdivisions where every house looks the same. 2 stories, beige siding, basketball hoop in the driveway. I've lived here my whole life. I got off the bus, walked the 3 blocks home, and noticed nothing weird at first. The street was normal. Mrs. Delaney's yappy chihuahua was barking. The guy across the street was mowing his lawn, same old. But when I got to our driveway, I realized the garage door was shut. That's not super weird, but mom's usually home by 4, and she leaves it open when she's there. I pulled out my key, unlocked the front door, and stepped inside. And that's when it hit me. Something was wrong. Like gut punch wrong. The house was empty. Not like someone's out empty, but empty, empty. No furniture, no rugs, no pictures on the walls. Just bare floors and blank walls, like nobody had ever lived there. The living room, which is right by the front door, usually has this ugly green couch mom's had since the 90s, a coffee table covered in Ellie's art supplies, and a TV that's always on too loud. Gone. All of it. Just hardwood floors with a few scuff marks and some dust bunnies in the corners. I stood there, my backpack still on, thinking I'd walked into the wrong house. But no, it was our house. The layout was the same. Open living room, staircase to the left, kitchen through the archway. The walls were still that off-white color Mom painted them last summer, with the little dent by the stairs where Ellie accidentally rammed her bike. I called out, "Mom? Dad? Ellie?" My voice echoed, like in a movie when someone's in a creepy abandoned building. No answer. Just that hollow, too quiet sound. My heart was pounding, but I tried to stay calm. Maybe this was a prank? My dad's got a weird sense of humor, always pulling dumb stunts like hiding my phone to teach me a lesson about screen time. I walked into the kitchen, expecting to see our fridge, the table where we eat dinner, maybe a note saying, "Gotcha." Nothing. The counters were bare, the sink was clean, and the fridge was gone. Like, gone. Who takes a fridge? I opened the cabinets and they were empty too. No plates, no mugs, not even the half-empty box of Cheerios Ellie's obsessed with. I checked my phone to call Mom, but the Wi-Fi was dead. No signal, just that little X where the bars should be. I tried connecting to our network. Thompson Family 5G, but it wasn't even listed. I had 1 bar of LTE, barely enough to do anything. I called Mom's number, and it went straight to voicemail. Same with Dad. Ellie doesn't have a phone yet, so I couldn't try her. I texted them both. "Where are you guys? What's going on?" No response. By now, I was freaking out but still trying to rationalize it. Maybe they'd moved out and forgot to tell me. No, that's insane. Nobody moves out in a day without saying anything. Plus, my stuff was still in my room, right? I ran upstairs, my sneakers squeaking on the bare floors. My bedroom door was shut, which I never do. I pushed it open, and my heart sank. My bed, my desk, my gaming setup, all gone. The room was empty, except for a single cardboard box in the middle of the floor. My closet was open, and all my clothes were gone too. Just bare hangers. I walked over to the box, half expecting it to be a bomb or something. Yeah, my brain was going wild. It was just a plain brown box, no writing, no tape. I opened it, and inside was random stuff. My old Game Boy Advance, the one I haven't touched since middle school. A couple of my favorite t-shirts, folded neatly. My math notebook from this year, the one with all my dumb doodles. And a photo of me, Mom, Dad, and Ellie at the county fair last summer in one of those cheap plastic frames. That was it. No note, no explanation. Just this weird, curated collection of my stuff, like someone had picked out mementos and left them behind. I sat on the floor, staring at the box, trying to make sense of it. My hands were shaking. I checked Ellie's room next. Empty. No bunk bed, no glittery unicorn posters, nothing. Same with Mom and Dad's room. The whole house was like a shell. I even checked the basement, which is usually full of Dad's tools and random junk. Bare. Just a concrete floor and a single light bulb, flickering like it was about to die. I went back downstairs and noticed something I'd missed before. The front door's deadbolt was unlocked. I know. I locked it when I came in. I always do, because Mom's paranoid about break-ins. I checked the back door in the kitchen, unlocked too. My skin was crawling. I grabbed the box from my room, slung my backpack over my shoulder, and got the hell out of there. I didn't even lock the door behind me. I walked to Jake's house, which is about a mile away. The whole time, I kept looking over my shoulder, expecting, I don't know, someone to be following me, a van to pull up. Nothing happened, but I felt like I was in a horror movie. Jake's mom answered the door, and I must have looked like a mess because she immediately asked if I was okay. I told her I needed to talk to Jake, and she let me in. Jake was in his room playing Fortnite, and when I told him what happened, he thought I was screwing with him. I showed him the box, and he got quiet. He's not the brightest, but even he could tell something was seriously wrong. Jake's mom offered to drive me to the police station, but I didn't want to go yet. I don't know why, but I felt like if I went to the cops, it'd make it real. Instead, I asked to use their Wi-Fi to check my parents' social media. Mom's Facebook was gone, like deactivated. Dad's too. Their emails bounced back when I tried messaging them. I even checked the hospital's website to see if Mom was listed as staff. She wasn't. Jake's mom called the hospital for me, and they said they'd never had a nurse by her name. Same with Dad's shop. Nobody answered the phone, and when we drove by later, it was just a vacant lot with a "for lease" sign. I stayed at Jake's last night, sleeping on their couch. His mom was super nice, made me pancakes this morning, but I could tell she was worried. She kept asking if I had any relatives I could call. I don't. My grandparents are dead, and my parents are both only children. It's always just been us four. I tried texting mom and dad again this morning, but my messages aren't even delivering now. It's like they vanished. I'm at McDonald's now, using their free Wi-Fi to post this. I've been sitting here for 2 hours, nursing a coffee I can't afford to refill. I keep going over it in my head, trying to figure out what I missed. Did my parents plan this? Were they in trouble? Debt? Drugs? That doesn't make sense. They're boring, normal parents. Mom's always nagging me about homework. Dad's obsessed with his fantasy football league. Ellie's just a kid, always drawing or watching those cringy YouTube vlogs. They're not spies or criminals or whatever. But then I think about the box. Why leave that stuff? Why not take it with them? Or leave nothing at all? And the unlocked doors. Was someone in the house while I was there? I keep replaying every sound, every shadow. I'm scared to go back, but I feel like I have to. Maybe there's something I missed, some clue. I don't know what to do. Should I go to the police? What do I even say? My family disappeared and my house is empty? They'll think I'm crazy or on drugs. I'm not. I'm just lost. If anyone's been through something like this, please tell me what to do. I'm freaking out, and I don't know how to end this post, so I'm just going to hit submit. TLDR. Came home from school yesterday to find my house completely empty. No furniture, no family, no note. Just a box with some of my stuff and a dead Wi-Fi signal. My parents and sister are gone. Their social media is deleted, and I'm scared to go back. Help.